So thanks again for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share the video if you found it was useful. Let's get into this. So David Higgins, the former promoter, now manager of Joseph Parker, has said that unless there's another show announced, Joseph Parker will be out late next month. Now, when he says that, he's obviously referring to his deal with Matchroom and DAZN and DAZN shows. So the only DAZN show that's on this month that I know of is the Luke Keeler versus Demetrius Andre fight. He's not alluding to that. He's saying late next month, so the end of February, which is the Monkey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas fight at welterweight. So I'm assuming they're trying to get Joseph Parker out on that, unless, when he says another show, maybe unless another big show was announced, which I seriously doubt it anytime soon, because they're not going to announce a show a month and it's going to be any bigger. They're not going to do that. So I'm assuming that's what he means. The only thing he says is when he says about like another show, unless he means maybe a show in the UK, which has Derek Chisora versus Oleksandr Usyk maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, Joseph Parker looks to make his return to the ring in the US. His last fight was against what's the guy's name? Leopold. He was meant to fight Molina, but he ended up fighting Leopold. Leopold was probably a lot more game than Molina would have been. So he fought Molina back in June. Very inactive year last year by Joseph Parker standards. Joseph Parker's normally quite an active fighter. You know, I think 2018 was one of his least active years, and even then he fought twice. So for him to only have one fight against an over the hill Alex Leopold, he was never that good anyway. It's not good. It's not a good sign. Obviously, he was scheduled to face Derek Chisora. That fight didn't happen due to the spider bite. You know, we've gone into that already. We don't need to talk about that again. And, you know, we kind of wondered, where was Joseph Parker going to go? You know, I done a video on Joseph Parker asking that question, where is he going to go? And to be honest with you, I think all roads lead to Oleksandr Usyk. I think that it's pretty much a done deal now that Usyk will likely face Chisora next. I don't think there'll be any vacant title on the line. I think that's just going to be another heavyweight fight for Usyk to just kind of, you know, get his feet wet at the heavyweight division. And I can easily see him versus Parker maybe in the summer, late summer, for the vacant WBO title. Because I think AJ will more than likely get stripped of that title. So I'm thinking all roads look like they're leading to Oleksandr Usyk. And I don't hate that fight. I think it's a very good fight. I think it's a competitive fight. I would definitely be picking Usyk to win. But Parker has definitely a lot of things that could upset Oleksandr Usyk. Definitely. Now, with regards to Joseph Parker's return in late February, I can't imagine it's going to be an amazing opponent, you know, given the fact that we're into January now. You know, you never know, strange things have happened, but normally when you have a good opponent lined up for a fight, you're hearing rumours, hearsay about this opponent, that opponent. With Joseph Parker, I don't think they're going to get anybody necessarily good per se. I think off the top of my head, I can't really think of who they would get. You know, it'd probably be just a cream puff fight, maybe somebody like a Tom Schwartz or someone like that, or maybe Robert Helenius, someone who Tom Schwartz definitely wouldn't give him rounds, but someone who maybe would give Joseph Parker, you know, something to think about. But ultimately, Joseph Parker would win. I'd imagine that's probably going to be what it is. You know, obviously Joseph Parker, as I said, been a bit inactive, you know, with 2019 and going to 2020. So it's nice that he's out early in the year. I would have loved to have seen the Chisora fight. We still potentially could see that fight, but I think more than likely we're going to see Joseph Parker versus Oleksandr Usyk at some stage this year. Okay, maybe would we see him against Dillian Whyte in a rematch? Maybe, if Dillian Whyte, you know, obviously fights, we'll say Ruiz, or he fights Povetkin and comes through that, he's going to be mandatory for Deontay Wilder. If he doesn't want a title shot against AJ, then maybe we could see him in a rematch against Joseph Parker as well. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. So there's definitely opportunity there for Parker. As I said, it's a 3-fight deal with DAZN. This would be a second fight. So I think the ultimate goal is to culminate in a big fight. Whoever that may be, we don't know yet. Personally, I think it's going to be Usyk. That's who I think it is. But, you know, I've been wrong before, could be wrong again. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, of course, subscribe if you're new, share the video if you felt it was useful. And as always, I will talk to you after. I'm golden,